Hello, my name's Holly Seglah and I'm a freelance consultant specialising in inclusive disaster risk reduction, currently working for DRR Dynamics Limited. In my recent paper, co-authored with Kevin Blanchard, we explore the collection, analysis and storage of disaggregated data on hyper-marginalised groups in disasters, and how this can be undertaken to ensure hyper-marginalised groups are not further made invisible during disasters. The aim of this research was to identify both the critical need for disaggregated data on groups we recognise as hyper-marginalised for more inclusive DRR practices, but also to recognise the specific experiences of hyper-marginalised groups and the bottlenecks and barriers that need to be taken into account when undertaking data collection of these specific groups in disasters. Barriers to data collection faced by these groups, explored in the paper, include discrimination by communities, fear of authorities, barriers to information and communication. Some groups were geographically hard to reach for research purposes during disasters, and there were also security concerns such as data protection and confidentiality explored. Similarly, a number of ethical considerations were also examined in the paper, such as issues of informed consent in disasters and the use of financial incentives in research when vulnerabilities are heightened, the use of digital research tools and fears of doing digital harm, and other research concerns such as re-traumatization, power imbalances, and research fatigue. This paper goes on to set a number of recommendations, including the need to recognise these groups, these hyper-marginalised groups, firstly, and to work with existing community networks and the development of a standardised data practice in disasters. This work supports the No Natural Disasters campaign by highlighting the varying nature and intersectionality of vulnerabilities faced by different groups in society, and by highlighting that such vulnerabilities can indeed be reduced through inclusive approaches to DRR, and so disaster risk itself can be reduced. Thank you for listening.